push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now.
Hey you guys, it's Yvette. Here to work on my Joy pillow. Forgot I don't have the other camera turned on yet. So anyway, I went ahead and just finished up my Y and attached the letters. And then the next step that we're going to do is attaching all of the borders. So I'm going to start that next. But the first thing I want to do is go through and say hey to everybody. We had a very good Thanksgiving with Jim's cousin and her husband's family. So that was very nice. Today, kind of a different story. It's been a little stressful here today. Moving is just, I don't know, maybe it's getting the better of us. I don't know. But we're going to have a really good time sewing this Joy pillow. Very excited. Not 100% sure where my pillow is. I think it's right around the corner because we were kind of trying to do a little straightening in here. So once I have everything ready for that, then I will go ahead and find the pillow. So I'll say hey to everybody. Hi, Linda. Linda Parsons is here. Kathleen is here. She says she's going to watch quietly. That's just fine. Barbara Mariachi is here. Joanne is here. Linda, sorry, Nancy Gus is here. Linda Foose is here. Linda Denton. Katie Crafts is here. We have Bettina here. Jackie's here. Tamala Hannah. Colleen is here. Mary Jane. MJ. Winona. Oh, I'm like skipped down somehow. Where's Winona? Oh, there she is. Donna Bogart is here. Designs by Christina Cunningham is here from Kansas. Hi, Christina. Let's see. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Steph is here. Hi, Stephanie. Marcia Turner is here. Ruth is here. Tracy Albert is here. Yes, we are on part 2. Okay, so I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so happy to see you guys all here. Coming here for me to sew with me. I will tell you that when I was putting together the Y, and also there was someone else who was in Piecing It Real that pointed out to me that the instructions for putting the Y together are a little off. What you should be doing first is you should attach J to K, then you want to attach JK to L, and then JKL to H. So H, instead of being the first thing you attach, should be the last. I will go ahead and change that in the pattern, and then hopefully, I'm pretty sure that whenever I update it, then you guys will all get an updated copy of the pattern so that you'll have that properly attached. Okay. Mary is here. And awesome. Okay, so if you guys don't mind giving me a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you're not already subscribed, please won't you do so. It really means a whole lot to us creators because it shows YouTube that you like us and you want us here. Oh my goodness. That is funny, Steph. Yes, got the Colorado hoodie from Christy, and so I'm sorry, you guys. Hi Netta, hi Regine. Okay, so I have my borders cut out. I have them right here, and then I have my backing. Oh, that was Jelly Bean. I just sat on him. Hi Katie. Katie's here. Okay, so I am going to change the camera so that you can watch me sew. Hi Doreen. Doreen is here. Everything's going great. Okay, so here I go. I have got my my Joy. I'm going to take the papers out now. I had already taken them out of the J with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably not get so crazy about those ones that are in the middle. I know I have my my gypsy quilter little tweezers that are like amazing. I love them. They're like super pointy, which is very helpful. Okay. And it's, you know, it's interesting. I don't even know what to talk about. I was just having this discussion with Steph today because when we come on live and we're like by ourselves and even with you guys sitting in the chat and talking to each other and talking to us, you know, we're still sitting in a room, an empty room by ourselves, having a conversation with no one. And some people would think that's a little strange. But I think that that's probably how I really got into, you know, talking to myself. I talk to myself constantly, and I think that's what I was talking to you guys about last week. And I think that's kind of how it started. You know, you get so used to being in a room by yourself and just talking to yourself, and that does it. So let's see. I'm just going to take the biggest pieces out of the O because I know they're little, and this is just a pillow. And even if you do leave papers in whenever you're in a quilt, and it's like, if it's the smaller pieces, eventually they're just going to disintegrate as you wash it more and more anyway. And I have never had a problem with that. So I tend to leave the smaller ones inside unless, you know, sometimes you just, for me, it's kind of like a stress reliever. Not for everyone. Not everyone likes it so much. I actually don't mind removing the papers. And especially if I'm sitting at, you know, at my sewing machine and just methodically going through and taking them off, I can find it kind of relaxing actually. So, yeah, I'm just going to take like the bigger ones off, but the little bitty ones, I'm just going to leave them. And if I get the bigger ones and like a little piece stays down there, I'll just leave it. Because nobody's ever going to see it. And it's not going to hurt anything. Okay, is that... All right, I have to remind myself that I'm not sitting here in a room by myself. I got people looking. So I'm just going to, let's just move on to the Y. And these are kind of big pieces, so these will come right out. The little bitty areas where, you know, you had like stitches kind of go close together, you might have those get stuck a little bit, but they usually will come right out. Okay, I think that's the last one. Put my little cover back on. Oh, hi, Shirley. Hi, Shelly. Ingrid's here. Yep. Y'all have no idea who I'm saying yep to. I don't know why. Oh, Lori's here. And okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, please say hey again, and I'll see you. Okay. Just kind of clean up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna put the smaller of the borders on either side of Joy, and that's gonna be our background. So that's these guys, okay? And you wanna just put it right sides together. And by the way, I always cut mine larger. And the reason why I do that is just in case something shifts and gets funky. So I always cut my pieces longer than they need to be, and then I trim down. So that's why you see me doing this. You do not have to do that. I give you accurate measurements. Excuse me, I had a hiccup there in the pattern. But what I do is I always tend to cut them a little bit longer and then trim down. Okay. And that's because I know how I am. Okay, so here we go. And I'm just going to use my 1/4 inch foot. And since it's a pillow and I'm not really making anything that's, you know, I mean, you know, all it can be wonky and it's forgiven kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily have to have like this accurate 1/4 inch seam anyway. So I just use my foot and I just go down and keep it at about a 1/4 inch. As long as it's all pretty much, you know, the same, it'll be fine. And then I'm just going to go ahead. Well, first I'll do my trim of my threads. And then I'm going to just put the other side on. Thanks, Steph. I thought I got that guy last week. Or maybe it was Wednesday. He probably just changed his numbers or something because I just block them. Let's see. Del Marie is here. Hi, Del Marie. Okay. So now I'm going to give it a quick press. And you can actually press it either way either way you want. It really doesn't matter. You can what is the fabric line? This is Scandi 2022 by Macower UK. when I was at Missouri Star, it was the last uh, um, layer cake that they had, and they had nothing else. There were no charm packs, there were no nothing, and I was like, well, I have to get that because I love it. Okay, so then once I pressed that and I gave it a little magic juice, now I'm just going to trim it. And once again, does not have to be perfect. I just kind of try to line my ruler up with the edge of my design and then just trim. And of course, if you're, if you didn't cut yours longer like I do, then you won't have to do this part. Or you can clean it up if you want, I suppose. Okay. And now I'm going to take the longer ones, which I pieced mine because I had 10-inch squares. And so I'm just going to take it and attach it same way, right sides together. And I made it that much longer only because, like I said, I had a layer cake, and so I just attached the two 10-inch squares. That's the only reason why it's so long. I don't usually make them that much longer, you know. But I just left it because I'm going to be trimming it anyway. So why not just wait till I'm done? As I go, I just try to keep my seams laying flat because with all of the fabric in this size of a pattern, sometimes they will fold over, flip over, and stuff. I just try to avoid that if I can. But some of them are just gonna be bulky. Oh, Sherlock Sews is here. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. And because I have it so long, I'm going to probably try to like scooch it over a little bit just so that the where I have the seams, just so you don't have to see it in the same spot on both sides. I'm just going to kind of move it so it looks like it's alternated a little bit. For those of you who have Netflix, Have you guys seen Where the Crawdads Sing yet? Oh, Kim, you know what's funny? The Thank goodness they had a baked turkey because the smoked turkey never actually cooked all the way. Like we didn't even by the time we left, like after dinner and everything, um, it still had not it still had not finished cooking. So they were like, "We're never going to um, we're never going to smoke a turkey again." And I was like, "Oh well, maybe we'll come back over the weekend and like have some smoked turkey if it ever finishes cooking." It was kind of funny. It was really good. The turkey that was baked was really good, so no complaints from anyone there. But it was kind of funny. Hi, Dawn. Oh yeah, I've read the book a few times actually, and so I was like, I definitely wanted to watch the movie, but I was kind of nervous that it was not gonna live up to the book. Um, but I actually think it did. I think they did a great job, so I'm happy with it. Hi, Patty. I think every time I see Patty come on, she's got a different name. Oh, yes, it was very good. It was a very good movie. I think you would enjoy it. Especially if you read the book, you won't I don't think you'll be disappointed. Because I thought they did a good job. I think I missed all this. Patty, guess what I'm doing in 30 days? I don't know. Driving to Georgia. Oh, that's right. Patty, oh, I'm so glad that you're coming. I can't wait to see you. Okay, so now I'm going to trim again. And now in this direction. Okay, now for the second border. And so I've got, here's that guy. Woo! And now I'm going to add the darker red border. And let's see, I wanted these to lay like that, I think. I think that one on that side. Okay, so I'm going to do this side first. Here we go. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, right. Yeah. Y'all are so funny. Okay. Again, just sewing a 1/4 inch seam. How many of you guys have finished this? I know, I'm pretty sure that Ingrid did. She was the one who helped me out with the instructions. Or she at least got the Y finished. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side. Maybe he can tell you what went where, Steph. I'm kidding, of course. Where'd this one come from, honey? Okay, so I'm going to press and then I'll trim. Okay, now to trim. Oops. I have my Tim Tams sitting over there. They're just staring at me like, eat me, eat me. Okay, so here we go. We've got the two sides on. Now I'm going to put the top and the bottom. And let's see. Take this guy. And that guy. And I actually think I'll put the one with more red on the bottom. That way it's like more bottom heavy, which I like better, I think. Okay, so let me scooch that one for a second. And we'll attach the top. Oh, I want chocolate cake. That sounds yummy. Yep, cake sounds good right now. Okay, so if it goes like that, then I'll flip that over. Oh, I didn't know that, I didn't know Shirley was still sick. I'm sorry about that, honey bun. Ugh, come on. Stop getting caught on everything. Nose itches. Itchy nose. Oh. Oh, somebody had a margarita. I want a margarita. There we go. Oh, yep. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Oh, Math Geek is here. Oh, thanks, sweetie. I really like it. I hope it's going to look really nice. Um, and I'm planning on trying to make a second one, although the background is going to have to be a little different because I'm out of that particular fabric, or at least I won't have enough for like the whole thing. Um, so the other one's going to be slightly different, but I mean, it's still going to say joy. So what did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Did everybody have oh, Francis is here. Hi, Francis. Julie Smith. I don't think I saw you on full time. Oh, hey, Nita. Nita's here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I stayed out of the whole Black Friday thing. I did go out to bring some packages to the post office and picked up some pizza for us to have for dinner or for lunch. Sorry, probably lunch and dinner actually. Um, and then yeah, came home straight away. Okay, now I'm going to trim this up. And the other side. Okay. Okay, so what I do with mine is I will line it on the back with batting and muslin, and then I do my quilting. Now I'm going to do some very super simple quilting, just straight line and very minimal is what I'm going to do. You can do whatever you'd like, obviously. Um, and I think all my stuff got moved, so I see some batting right there. Hold on. Okay, and then I have some muslin over here. Hold on one sec. Okay, now I found my pillow, by the way. Now you can put whatever you want on it. I like to put the muslin behind the and I'll show you what I do with that. Just to like clear it all up. I put the piece of batting right behind my design, and then the muslin right behind that. And of course, this is a big piece, but I didn't really have anything else at hand right this second. So I'm going to cut a double piece only because I know I'm going to make another pillow. So I might as well just do that. Be the easiest thing. And you want to cut your muslin and your batting larger than your piece, just like anything else. So I'm going to put that there. Actually, it's going to go this way, right? Because I folded it over. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to lay that there. And then I'm just going to grab my ruler and cut a big piece off. You can actually, it doesn't even, you don't have to put the muslin. You can use something besides the muslin. See, I'm kind of sideways. Hold up. There we go. Okay. I use muslin because nobody's really going to see it. It's going to be on the inside of the pillow, and I don't know why this didn't go all the way through. Maybe I need to change my blade again. Okay, so I'm just going to set this down over here for a minute. So the muslin is a little cheaper, and nobody's really going to see it, and I just do it so that it cleans up the back. I don't like having just the batting on the back, so that whenever you're taking your pillow in and out, and also when you're going to wash it, that way it's all closed in, just like a regular, you know, quilt or whatever. It's just nobody's really going to see this very much, so I don't worry about it. All I'm going to do is just do a little trim on the other side just to take the edge of the fold off. Okay. And then I'm going to also, just to get it done, I'm going to cut the selvage off the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect, just like I've been saying, because it's a pillow. All right, so I'm going to save one of the pieces for the other pillow. And I'm going to take this one. I'm going to lay it out. I might actually give it a quick press since I had it folded. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to put my batting on top. I'm just going to lay it over all of the muslin, smooth it out. And then I'm just going to take my fabric scissors and I'm just going to do a rough cut because it really, like I've been saying, it doesn't really matter. Okay. And now once I have this, and then I'm just going to lay my piece on top. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I have, let's see if I can find it. Okay. So I have this red, where am I at? Whoop, red metallic thread, and I'm just going to give that a go and see how it works. Christy, I don't have any muslin right now, but I am ordering some because I kind of like to have like a really good quality muslin. Um, and so I will have some. I am going to get some. I don't have it right this second. Um, oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Thank you, Nancy. You guys, I only have 9 thumbs up. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to change out my thread. When you're changing out your thread, you always want to pull it through the top and not from the bottom. I'll be honest, I don't know the science behind it. I just know I've always been told that, and I always do it. I'm sure there is a reason that they tell us to do it, so I just follow instructions. Okay. This one in particular is a Mettler metallic, but I like all sorts of metallics. Anytime I have like something wintry or Christmassy or Halloweeny or anything that's like, um, what I didn't do was I didn't put any thread conditioner on it. Now sometimes it may get finicky. Some machines get real finicky with metallic. I know that's true. There is some thread conditioner that it's a liquid and you can put it right on the top. And you don't put a whole bunch, but you kind of just put it, you just kind of like, let's say here's your thread. You would just kind of put one little drop right along the top. You just kind of run it really quick right across the top, and then leave it for, so do it before you get started, and then you can let it sit for about 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. And then, oh, really? You've always been told to pull out from the bottom? Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. I was supposed to pull it from the bottom. No, you're right. Y'all, my head's not working. My head is not working. I always pull it through the bottom too. I don't know what I'm thinking. Ugh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'd have everyone pulling all their thread out the wrong way. Yvette said. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is oh, hi, Nancy. Nancy's here, and Melissa is here. Hi, Nancy LaVenture is here as well. Nancy Quinn, Nancy LaVenture, and I see Anne Marie. I don't have muslin you can embroider on. Well, the thing all I can say is that when I get it, I always get like a really good quality muslin. So I don't look for it specifically for embroidery, but I would imagine you could because it's really nice quality. Oh, good, Christy. Thank you. Yes, I will. Yeah, Denise is right. Denise is right. I just killed my machine. I'm kidding. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to basically stitch as close to the ditch as I can, because honestly I can't have all this pressure right now. I've got enough. And then I'm probably going to just, I mean, I don't know, I'll think about it. Maybe I don't know. I'll think about it. But for right now, I'm just going to put down this one. Actually, I'm trying to think. Maybe I should, oh, I hate when I have a thread. Where's my, there we go. Maybe I should stitch in the ditch around Joy first in the squares, and then smooth it out again, and then maybe I'll do that. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. And y'all know I'm allergic to quilting, so I'm going to be doing this like as quickly as I possibly can and getting it over with. I think I'm going to go right outside the box because I want to be able to see the, you know, the metallic. I mean, otherwise, why have it? Okay. Looks like it's going. And I do like to take my time and try to keep my my line next to the seam as close and or like as accurate as possible. Of course, my eyes are not what they used to be. Hold on. Oh yeah, it would be nice for placemats too, I bet. Placemats, you could do like a little something to hang on your door. I think it just broke. Maybe not. Oh, yes, he did. Okay, let me mess with my bobbin real quick just to make sure everything's good. And it's many machines that I have heard are just finicky with metallic. I'm thinking I should probably put a bigger needle in there because I think I have a 70-10 in. Hold on one second. Okay, I think I'm going to try, I think I'm just going to go up to a 90-14 because I think that will help. Let me try that. This needle probably needs to be changed anyway. So I'm going to put it right here and I'll throw it away. Special, special. Okay. Oop. Hope if I put it in the right way. There we go. All right. And now it got sucked all the way back up, so I have to pull it this way because I don't even know where the end of it is. Okay. It did nothing. Try that again. Didn't go in there. Aha, it went in. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Now, I personally find that it is definitely worth the trouble to use metallic, but that's me because I just love the metallic look. And I do know that it gives me trouble sometimes, but like I said, I think it's worth it because I just love how it looks. Especially like for the holidays, if I'm doing something, especially if I'm doing it for like a swap or something like that. I just love metallic thread. Go one more. Okay. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying. Yeah, I don't have a metallic needle. That's the only thing. You'd think I would have one, but it's like I don't really use them that often. You know, I don't actually get to use my metallic thread all that often, but I should definitely get some. You're right. You're absolutely right. Why, if I love metallic thread, why would I not have a metallic needle? I mean, hello. Oh, thank you, Nancy, for telling me why you pull thread. Okay, got it. Got it. MJ says she has 2 empty drawers in her sewing room. Oh, Patrice is here. Hi, Patrice. Okay, trying to keep my coffee out of the way. All right, here we go. Okay. Well, it seems much happier, at least with the larger needle. Definitely. I can feel that it feels better. Do, do, do. Do, do. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols sung by a choir. I have no idea what I'm singing, y'all. I feel like I'm making up lyrics at this point. All right, let me get that one. Get this first guy trimmed. Whoop. Here we go. Looks a little anemic right there. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so there it is on the front. So far, that's just around the joy, and it's let's see what you guys can see. Probably won't be able to tell in the camera that it's metallic, but it looks so pretty on this side. Okay. So now I am, well, let me trim up the back a little bit. The metallic is sticking to me. He's like, I love you. Okay, so now I'm going to go around I'm going to go just to the inside. In fact, yeah, hopefully I can do that like this because I like going in this direction better. Okay. Does anybody else in the group have a love affair with the metallic thread? Hi, Tracy. Yep, very true. Very true. Oh, good night, Del Marie. Let's see, I think that's close enough. Yep, that looks good. Okay, turning. Thumbs up. Oh, hi, Jimmy. And last side. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Alicia. Oh, beautiful. Yes, Shirley. That sounds great. I would love to do it in cross stitch too. That sounds amazing. Is Nancy Gus still here? Miss Nancy? Miss Nancy was sweet enough to donate $5 to me on the live on Wednesday, and I did not thank her properly for that. So I just thought I would say, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough cause you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboy's trying to warm me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. Thank you, sweetheart. You just yelled, I'm here. Okay, now I'm just gonna go around the outside edge, and that, to me, that just holds it in place. And I know everybody's going, oh, you're using the metallic thread for that? Y'all, you know how long it takes to use an entire spool of metallic thread? Unless you're doing like an entire quilt or something, I'm never gonna use it all anyway. So I'm just gonna use it because I just want to use it because I love it. All right, so I'm just gonna go around the edge just to hold it down, because that's what I do. And of course, nobody's gonna see it, so I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Not like whenever you're actually on your, your piece, like the face of it. Okay. Hi, CJ. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? You looking forward to Christmas? I am. I can tell you that. All right, one more side. I'll have it all down. Okay. You guys are hilarious. Y'all are probably the most nutballs people on earth wanting to hear me sing. Okay, so I'm going to turn this a little, and I'm going to do my trimming. And I usually, I try to keep it pretty straight. And even if that means that like maybe my project went out of whack a little bit, I can just leave some of that, the batting and the muslin, because it's going to get in the seam allowance anyway. Nobody's going to see that part. So if I need to fudge it a little bit, just this is where I'll do it. Okay, and then what I'll do is I kind of line the bottom up with like, and then I also want to check this out too, because like I said, I can always fudge it over this way a little bit, because this seems to be going you know, skewed that way a little bit. So to square it up, I'll just have more muslin and batting in this little part right here so that the whole thing can be straightened up. That looks pretty good. I just do the same thing all the way around. Oh, you're so sweet, CJ. Hi, honey. Okay. So now I have my pillow front all cut out. Showing both angles. Turn this back. Okay, now for my backing, do I have coffee left? Please, please. Oh, good. Okay, I have sewn together these pieces, and it's probably a little blinding in the camera, but it's this nice little red stripe from the collection. And so what I will do is I will lay it down. I'm going to put my pillow top on top of it, and I want to kind of center it, just cause why not, you know, that kind of thing. It's up to you however you want to do it. I ended up, because the way that I would have, what was I trying to say? I sewed 4 together because I was going to have to cut the darn thing anyway, right? Because of how the stripes were and because it was directional. So I had to like have them, you know, in this certain way. So, hey, Gidget. So I just decided to go ahead and sew like the 4 together and just go from there. I mean, just made that decision to do it. Why not? So I'm going to kind of line them up so they look relatively, you know, like going straight up and down. And then I'm just going to take my rotary cutter and ruler, and I'm just going to cut this part here accurately. And I'm going to end up just trimming off, and who knows, maybe I can use the leftover pieces for something else. You never know. Like on the next one that I'm going to make, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So yeah, so I'll just do that. Just trim it a little bit past the top and bottom. And then I'm just going to take this just to get it out of the way. And I'm just going to boop and scooch this up and go boop right there. I'll save that for now. But y'all know I don't keep scraps. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just to hold it in place, because I don't want it to move or anything like that. I'm going to use my clips. I'm just going to clip them on there because I just don't want it to move as I'm turning this around and everything. And again, You can use pins, you can use nothing at all, you can do whatever you want. It's, you know, it's your project. I'm just showing you what I do. That's it. Every time I'm showing you anything, I'm just showing you what I do. If you already have a technique that works for you, awesome, do that. All right, so now I'm just going to turn this. I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I never think about my clips and my ruler though. Okay, let's try moving these off just for a second. See how much room I'm going to need. I think I could do that. Oh, I might have to sit it on top of one for a second. I think it'll be okay. And I just do the same thing. Whoop, I went too far. And just go a little bit more. Okay. And now I can, you know what? I can just boop right off the edge there. Boop. Okay. Now I can put those clips back in. And I know I'm not going to be sewing it this way. It's just, I just want to make sure that I'm getting an accurate, you know, measurement around. That's all. Because of course, we're going to put them right sides together. Of course. It's just as I'm doing my cutting, I don't want it to move around. And that's always my thing. I'm always worried that it's going to start moving around and that it's not going to match up right. And so I just would rather go way overboard with the securing than nothing at all. But that's just my preference. And plus, I just love wonder clips. Oh, I don't want to put those yet. Okay, ruler. I'll put it, oh, here it is. I don't know why, but like for me, and this is such an Yvette thing. For some reason, like putting the wonder clips on and or using pins like makes me feel like a real quilter, you know, like, ooh, give me my pins, give me my wonder clips, give me my this, that, whatever. I'm just a nutball like that. I don't know. I like it. All right, so it looks like I'm not going to take those pins off of the other end. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it to the end here. Oop, it's not that far to go, so there you go. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about pinning anymore. Now I can just take them off, obviously. And, all right. So now I'm just going to take them off. I'm going to be putting them back on anyway, though, because I'm just crazy like that. So I'm just going to scooch them over for a bit. Nancy. Yes, I will, Shirley. I will put a pillow form in it. Oh my God. Sam, you little nutball. Okay, y'all looking at Samantha Golba, but she's really Sam. She's Slay with Sam. She's been helping me with everything. For all of you guys who are noticing that my social media is like bang on right now. It's like I can't even like come up with the words because I wasn't prepared. It's all Sam because she's amazeballs and I love her to pieces. You guys, you have to love her too. I'm saying you do. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take your the backing And you want she's my secret weapon. And you want to put them right sides together. So I'm going to turn my fabric up for the backing so that it's face up to me, and then I'm going to face down my my pillow form thingy. And I saw what you did there, Nancy. I saw what you did there. I did. I saw it. And I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough because you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. What opening are you using to put the pillow form in? I'm going to put it on the bottom. So this is where I'm going to put the zipper. Okay. And so since the zipper is going to go on the bottom, I'm going to flip that over. And I'm just going to put my Wonder Clips on just to hold everything nice, right? So I'm going to and I don't have to put a whole bunch. I could just put a few. I just don't want it to move as I am preparing. So I'm basically going to this is the top. So I'm going to just keep most of my pins toward the top since I'm going to be working with the zipper down here. Now I'm only going to put, like I said, just down like this. And I'm only going to do it until I can just get everything measured, right? Because I just don't want things to be in the wrong spot. Okay, so we're going to be having a 1/2 inch seam allowance on the pillow. And so I am going to, where's my ruler? Here's my ruler. I'm going to flip it over. I'm trying to get it close enough to you guys, but it's easier for me to measure this way. Okay. So this is the bottom, and I'm going to make sure that I have a 1/2 inch around both sides. I'm going to use my friction pin. What did I do with it? I had it around, oh, there, snake, it would have bit me. Okay, so I'm going to mark with my friction pin a 1/2 inch. I'm going to do that on both sides. Okay, and you want to also measure a 1/2 inch from the bottom, which is where the zipper is going to go. And you don't have to go all the way, okay, because we're only going to sew in about 2 inches here. So I'm just going to mark at 2 inches. Do the same thing over here. Okay, now believe it or not, I have to take my metallic thread out. I don't want to sew all of these seams, and I'm going to do it properly this time. I don't want to sew all these seams with the metallic thread. I need something really strong, and so metallic, you know, it can tend to break. And so I'm going to put my Orfill back in. Okay, so I am going to, just because, and this is what I do whenever I'm making anything like pillows or, you know, that are going to need that structure, I always take my stitch length down to like 1.8 because I want it nice and tight. All right, so right here on this line that I marked at 2 inches, or a 2-inch line, and then also right here on that line, that's what I'm stitching on. Okay, let's see. And you don't have to, it's better if you don't sew all the way across. Well, I'm trying to think. When I sewed across, then it came up. Actually, I think I will. I'm going to sew all the way across from the end until the end of this line that I drew with this 2-inch line. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm such a ding-dong. I never threaded my needle. Did I? Well, it didn't thread. Okay, now it's threaded. I was like, what did I do? What did I do? All right, making sure this is nice and flat. And if you want to do, you know, the envelope close, you can certainly do that. Obviously, the cuts are going to be different. This is how I make my pillows because I prefer a zipper. That's just my preference. And I'm going to do a couple of back stitches, maybe 3. Yeah. Okay. And I'll do a couple here. Okay. I'm going to trim my threads and do the other side. Do a couple of extra stitches here, back stitches. I'm going to do it down at the end here as well. I'll just sew right off the end. Okay, so now I'm going to move this so that I can bring my, let me go get my wool mat. One moment. If I can find it. I may have to just use this guy. It's just kind of big. Okay, so we're not going to talk about it, but apparently my stuff got moved. So I'm going to try and lift this over here, suppressing mat, so I can show you up close how I'm doing this. Okay. So now what you want to do, now you can unpin because now you're good. You don't need the clips anymore. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to, and it'll probably be easier if I start on this side. I'm just going to fold it back, and you have the areas on the 2 sides where you have sewed the seam, and then the rest of it, you just want to encourage it to kind of lay flat. And then you want to press it down. Of course, this is all a whole lot easier when you're not on camera. And in this little bitty spot. So you'll have a much easier time of it. Okay, I'm going to put a little magic juice because that'll help it to lay flat. If you don't know what this is Acorn Precision Piecing Products, and it's not a starch, but it acts like a starch, where it just kind of, it just makes everything lay so flippin' flat. It's amazing, and you'll love it. You don't need a lot. I just put it right on the seam, and then you just press it again. You just want to hold it for just a second. You don't have to hold it for a long time because you're not putting a whole bunch on there, right? I mean, you want it to get dry, but since you're barely putting a little line on top, you don't need to press it like forever because you'll just scorch your fabric. You don't want to do that. And so if you can see, it's flat as a pancake. I mean, I hope you could see that. So now what you want to do is you want to flip this side, and you can see right here is again where our seam is, and you just want to encourage that to lay exactly on top. It is a little puffier because it's got that batting in it and everything, but that's okay. And then you just do the same thing where you just press it down. And I find it's easier to start this way because we're going to need to do it on the other side too. I'll show you that in a second. But I find it's easier to make things look really flat on this side. And then I open it up. And now you want all of this to, you want to press it again because you want to make sure that it's laying flat, right? And now we're just going to sew that down. Okay, so just a top stitch. I'll move this for a minute. Boy, this thing is heavy. Okay, so we're going to top stitch it. Again, just a back stitch there. And I'm doing the easy side first, of course. And I just try to, this is me. I personally go slow so that I can get it pretty uniform. Okay, now I'm doing the other side. Same thing. I went too fast. He's like, you're going faster than me. Okay. Trim. Hi, Sheila. Oh, good night, Nancy Quinn. I think I missed her. Okay, so now we have this part. That's where your zipper is going to go. And so I have this by Annie zipper. I like the handbag zipper because it's got a nice pull on it. And it's a nice size and everything. It's really good to me for pillows like this. Okay, so, and you're going to want it to go all the way. So I'm basically going to take it and let me get this back. Throw that on the floor right now. Oh, hey, JB. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare to put our zipper in. And so what you want to do is I'm going to take the zipper and I'm first going to attach it on the one side. And I tend to do the, like the other side first because you can keep this zipped and you can just do that because all we're doing right now is attaching the zipper to the pillow form, okay, or the pillow case, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we know that we're going to have a seam allowance at 1/2 inch right here, so we don't want we want to make sure that we're attaching the zipper somewhere between this 1/2 inch and this 2 inch mark that we sewed to. So I'm going to, and I don't like having the metal part. So where's my, I always just clip that off first. All right. And you want to make sure that your teeth and the zipper itself, like the zip pull, is face down. Okay, because that's going to be poking out. So I'm going to put that down here. And I know that this is the 1/2 inch, and you're going to take the zipper tape and you're going to put it right down the middle of the opening here, right? So it's going to like fit nice in there. I'm going to pull it down. And so right about right there is fine. I'm just going to take it over here to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew that down. And you want to do this kind of slow. You don't want to like go rushing it or anything. I was like, got caught on something. All right, so like I said, you can kind of just feel that it's, especially it'll lay right next to that big puffy part with the batting in it. And you're just gonna sew right across. And when you get to the teeth, you just want to go pretty slow. I usually go pretty slow like the whole way, to be honest, but that's, that's me. Just sew right across. And then I'm going to go back. I mean, you could like lift your foot and twist it around and do all, but I just back stitch the whole way. And then I do it again. So I make like 3 passes. I probably should have changed to like a red on the bottom. I wasn't thinking. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's my pillow. Okay. So now you've got it connected on the one side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to sew the zipper tape down all the way on one side. And of course, you're going to stop up here where we're going to sew across to hold that part down. Now, I'm going to show you before we get to that part, you're going to want to unzip your zip. That way it's not going to get in the way, and you don't want to close it off and your zip's still up here. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. I'm going to show you. And you don't technically need a zipper foot, but you can put one on if you'd like, because you got it. If you got it, you might as well use it. I just use this foot and I never seem to have a problem, so I don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that my zip is going exactly where I want it to be. And I want to kind of, you could pin it if you want. In fact, let me just pin it. That way, if you think, you know, then I could be a real quilter because I'm pinning. Don't listen to me, y'all. And honestly, you don't need a whole bunch of pins. You really don't. Oh, in fact, I should do it this way. That way I can pull it out real easy. I'm just trying to kind of line it up with the seam there. I mean, might as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to do this side. I'll do a couple back stitches here. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. I'm like, where'd my pins go? I want to kind of see how that looks. Okay, it looks good. Except for this one little piece right here. I don't like how I went a little crooked right there. I'm trying to fix that. I'll just eyeball it. Okay. Okay, I just messed them up. The only thing is that if you don't use a zipper foot, I didn't clarify this part. If you don't use a zipper foot, then your foot may ride on your zipper, and so you just have to be a little more careful so that it doesn't slide. That's it. But I do that by just sewing a little bit slower, so I'll fix that in a sec. But that's what I need to do, and I didn't do it right there. Okay, here we go. Let me do a little back stitch just to make sure I get that in there. And I'm used to sewing things a little bit slower than everybody else anyway, so you just want to hold it nice. All right, next pin is out. Nope, it's scooching. It's scooching. Stop your scooching. You know, honestly, if I knew where my zipper foot was, if I'm being honest, I would use it. I don't even know where my seam ripper is right now. So I'm just using my little snips. I'm just going to pull this out because it kind of went sideways. I just don't want it to look funky. That's all. You could just leave it. I mean, Lord knows I've left so many things. in the past because it didn't get off that much, but I don't know. I think it might bother me. Okay. So I'm gonna have to hold that better. Probably should have kept the darn pin in. Okay, where did I go? I think I'm right here. Okay. Do a couple back stitches. Hold that right there like it's hold it really tight. Oh my goodness. It keeps sliding off of there. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm leaving it. Use a zipper foot. I wish I knew where mine were right now. They're somewhere. I will find them. And in the meantime, I'll just tell everybody, this is the pillow I made without a zipper foot. Of course, it's not the first one that I've made without a zipper foot because I'm all like, I don't feel like changing my foot. Because basically for me, I would have to take my entire digital dual feed foot off and everything else. So I tend to be kind of lazy when I'm doing this. But now I'm going to make it look funky because I'm being lazy. I'm just not going to. Do you see that I'm at the point where I don't care anymore? Okay. Don't not care, people. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Okay, so I don't want to go all the way across, and I have not taken my zipper down like a ding-dong. Of course, it's more important when you get to the other side, okay? But it's better if you take your zip and just pull it down. You can lift your foot. You can pull it right past there. Sometimes what I'll do, because like it's kind of hard right there, but I got it. You can always take like a piece of twine or something like that, pass it through the zipper, and then you can just tug on it instead of having to try to hold the little zip. It just makes it go really fast, a whole lot better. Okay. Oops. So now I don't want to go all the way down. I'm going to go somewhere between that 2-inch, the 2-inch line that we sewed onto, right? And the 1/2 inch seam allowance. You don't want to go past the half an inch seam allowance. So I'm going to go ahead and just get it to that point. I'm just going to eyeball it. I just know that I need to be past the 2 inches. This is going to look terrible. Y'all don't look at mine because I don't have a zipper foot. I should probably no, I don't have time to look for it. Okay. So I'm just going to go between that 2-inch mark and the 1/2 inch off the end. So I'm going to stop about there. All right, so I'm going to turn it around. And now I just want to match the zipper up, right? So it's going to lay nice and flat. Let me cut all of these. All right. You're going to lay it nice and flat. And this is a good part if you want to put a pin, only because you want to make sure that the teeth are together, or like, you know, they're right next to each other. You don't want that to move because it'll just kind of look funny, really. It'll just make it look funky. So I always do a nice little pin here, right? And this one's already, so it's there, it's ready. So I'm just going to make sure that they are laying right next to each other and it's nice and flat. Everything's fine. I just poked myself with a needle. Now I'm a real quilter. Okay, and now I'm just going to sew across just like I did on the other side. I'm just going to go nice and slow so that I make sure that my teeth are together. I'm just going to like encourage it. I don't have my stiletto either. Let's not talk, okay? You just want to make sure it's nice and tight together. All right. I'm going to pull that pin out right at the last second. Now go across. Now I'm going to go back. Just go all the way across. and then back again. I do the 3 times. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back again just so that I can get to where I want the seam to go down the side. Like I said, I could flip my everything around, but this is just, it's easy to do that. I think I went a little too far. Oh, that might be okay. All right, so I'm going to turn it around. Well, it's not bad. And now I'm just going to sew down the other side. Now, you want to make sure, I'm going to unzip it pretty good, and then I'll zip it back whenever I'm done. But you want to make sure that your teeth are laying right on the inside of that thing. So I'm actually going to put some pins, because this is the side where it's a little puffy because of the batting. There we go. Jelly Bean, he's doing a stretch. And actually, once you get it unzipped, it's easy to do the pinning. And again, if this is not for you, if you are not, you know, you're thinking, oh my goodness, that zipper is so hard, even though I'm telling you it's not, you can always do the back as an envelope back, okay? All right, now here I go. I'm just going to sew it down. And actually, I think this side is easier to keep it from falling off the teeth because it's got the batting. So you got like that extra cushion there. That helps. Okay, now I'm getting to the part where I need to move the zipper back. Okay, so I can catch it underneath. Well, I'm gonna have to move the pin. All right, so I got it underneath. You can see I have it caught. There it is. And I'm going to just lift up my foot and pull it underneath. So now it's zipped most of the way. I didn't zip it all the way. Got it to like right here. Okay. And now I'm going to just sew the rest of the way. And only sew to that line that you had sewed across. Don't go past that. Okay, so now you have it all done, and there's the zip on the inside. You can see it's right there. Okay, so go to the other end over here. You can just trim that off, kind of close to where you sewed. All right. And now your zip is in. So the next thing you want to do is top stitch. And I might actually leave mine. I think it looks fine. In fact, you know, it doesn't look perfect because I didn't use a zipper foot and it went all crooked, but I don't care. It's my pillow. Okay, so we're gonna sew the sides together now. So you want to make sure that your zipper is not zipped, okay? Because otherwise you won't be able to get it open. All right, so make sure it's unzipped, and then you want to put them right sides together again. And you're gonna want to, nose itches. Put all your the three sides together. And again, I like to use the Wonder Clips, just because it'll keep it exactly where I want it. You don't need to use a whole ton of them. I just, whatever. I still have a bit of this, my mark from the pin. So I'm just going to do the bottom. And I'm doing 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to mark the bottom to help me out. Doesn't have to be perfect. So if it cut, because I'm sitting here and it's going, that's okay. You just got to be able to see where it is. I'm just going to close that up and decide to. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm wonder clipping because I want that, to be as perfect as I can. I mean, it's still not crazy town or anything. Okay, so now for me, the hardest part is getting over this hump on the ends where the, because we're gonna try to sew it just to the outside of the zipper tape, right? You don't want to like go over because that would be like a million layers of, whatever. So what I do is I will just go right next to it. And this, I want to try to get it as close as I can to making it, but nobody's really going to see all of that. At least I've never had anybody say, hey, that looks like you got that a little too far. Nobody ever says anything like that. Nobody's looking that close at your zipper, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm going to go right on the edge there. And I go really slow because I love my sewing machine. I don't want to be mean to her. And I'm going to back stitch a little bit. And y'all, this is so much easier whenever you're not on camera. So don't think that, I'm just giving myself a whole ton of grace right now. I'm telling you. All right, so I'm getting right to the edge of the zipper tape, and then I'm going to, I'm just going to aim for where my mark is because I didn't lift it up and make the mark again. But like I said, it does not have to be perfect. All right. So now that I'm down and I'm just on this part, I can go a little bit faster. I'm going to get, oh, you know what? My Wonder Clip is stuck on my, okay, got that out. Now it's going to be better. And what I do, and decide if you want to or not. I just kind of go past the 1/2 inch line just by a couple of little stitches, and then I go back because I try to strengthen that corner as much as I can. I've never heard anybody else say they did that, so you probably don't have to, but I don't know. For some reason, it just makes me feel better. Okay, turn it. Again, I'm just going to go right to the side of the zipper tape. I'm going to kind of go slow here. I'm going to do, well, let me take one more. I'm going to do some back stitching. I'm just going to sew right off the edge. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take my fabric scissors and I'm going to cut the corners off, but you don't want to trim your anywhere that you have your threads. So since I went over a little bit, I'm going to scooch it down even just a little bit more so that I don't cut those threads. You can get right to, you know, within 1/16 of an inch of it. I mean, as long as you don't cut the thread, you're fine. Okay, now you just want to turn it inside out, and you want to get those corners poked out. I usually just use a fingernail. It works just fine, but you know, use a tool if you have one. That's why I've got them. Don't ask me where my tools are. Right now my tool is my finger. Okay. And then you want to kind of be careful with these up here because I don't know why, just they're stiffer, you know, so you don't want to like, and I'll probably go around with a little snip and get threads out better. Like the loose threads everywhere. Okay, so there's my pillow. I don't think I measured my pillow right. There ain't no way. All right, here we go. This ain't no good. This never gonna work. Is this the wrong pillow? Hold on. I don't know. They look the same to me. Okay. I think I measured wrong. But I'm going to try it anyways. It ain't never going to fit. How big is this pillow for real? Where's my... This looks like 12 by 18. And I measured this at, oh, I threw everything on the floor. It should work. Oh, there's a troll. Sorry. I have more than that, but there's just none of them are here. I guess. I want to let y'all know that you can also make your own pillow form. I mean, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I think I measured this one wrong. So you could take like stuffing or whatever and put that in there. But I'm trying to get like a 12 pounds of potatoes in a 10-pound sack right here. Okay. I think I'm going to have to make my own pillow form, but let me show you this. I can get it in there. It's just not going to look right. All right. So I got it in there, but I did it wrong. I'll probably make my own, but there you go. There's my pillow. You think you're giggling. How come, like, Sherry's not a moderator? Nancy Gus should be a moderator. That girl here all the time. Okay, so froze for a second. It is like a stuffed sausage, isn't it? So I do actually have like some, you know, like the polyester foam thing or whatever. I could totally put that in here. It's going to be fine. And obviously, I just need to make my my pillow form bigger, or my pillowcase bigger. But you can see the zipper, very nice down there. He's like tucked right in. And if he wasn't so stuffed, it wouldn't be looking like, you know, it's like it wouldn't be pulling so much. But it goes in there just fine. And the zipper, very easy to put in. Very, very easy. So there we go. I'm loving my Joy pillow. So there we go. It's all done. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching. And so you're so funny, Sherry. Yeah, so like your zipper's done. Don't say that. Come on now. You're so funny. I probably would say the same thing though. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed putting the pillow together, even though my pillow is the wrong size or my cover is the wrong size. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I can't wait to make another one, and I might have to make 2 more and make it the proper size for my pillows that I want to put on the sofa. But I can still do this one. And if I want to just put my own stuff in, I have to like make a pillow, because you don't want to just put stuffing in here. I mean, you want to be able to take it out and wash it, right? So I have to make a pillow for them, but that's okay. I could totes do that. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Not sure what we're going to be doing yet. I will definitely put some stuff out there on the channel that will tell you when to come back. So please make sure that you are subscribed and ring that bell so that you know every single time I have a brand new video. And I will see you guys. Well, I'll be back on Wednesday. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Mwah!